So I've had this dream, I've had this vision, and I've had this vision for a long time. And actually, when I first got the vision, when I first had the idea, the dream, the picture, it was like far in the future, um, or maybe not, maybe just dimensionally, just a shift away. However, it was. It was this community, and it was we were living a multidimensional experience, and it's wonderful and it's beautiful, and I spend a lot of time there because, well, I like it there. um, so I asked how what we could do from here, from right now, from this moment. What would that look like? What would the beginning look like? And so then my mind was filled with this other picture. And, maybe this place already exists and I just haven't seen it yet. I don't know about it. Maybe it's something that I can share and we can create together. I am not like authoritative about this. I just want to live here. This is just where I want to spend my life. This is what I want to spend my life doing, and this is the creation that I want to leave behind. So, if you care to, just kind of take a step back. I'll try to make it brief, but a quick tour of what you're going to see in this first community. I also envision little communities like this around the world, and maybe we build one and then go and help others build more. But here we go. So, as you pull up the drive, you notice like a big welcoming building. And off to one side of the building, my left in my imagination, there's like a general store. There's produce stands outside full of local produce. Some you've heard of, some you haven't. And there's a friendly person there to help you and talk to you about some of the more interesting vegetables that we sell, like Jerusalem artichoke or burdock root, or some of the herbs that we have available. And everything is fresh from our permaculture gardens out back. There are maybe 50 permanent residents here, not including their children. Plus about another 100 to 200 that come and go, either to learn something specific that is taught at the learning center, or learning the way we do things so they can take it back to their community and build on it from there. When you go into the store, oh, off to the right, by the way, you find offices. You find the administration building. You find the reception area for guided tours. We're very open to the public because I think this community should be an example to the general public, not excluded from the general public. It's not necessarily a place. Well, it is a retreat. I mean, there is a place to retreat, but it's not. I want it open. I want people to see what's possible when people are aware, when they realize the oneness not only between the human beings but the land around us, and try to be stewards of the land. And when we live with Mother Nature, she is very abundant. She will give us more than we need to support the community. And so I'd like to share it. Now, in my community, We're a diverse group of people. Many artists and craftspeople. There's an art studio, a fitness studio where dance, yoga, Pilates, whatever is taught. There's an art studio for artists with little cabins set aside for those who want to retreat. Living is set up in like neighborhoods. Everybody has their own individual space because I think it's really important that every human being has a place to retreat from. We're a group of people all living together. Every now and again, you're just going to want to get away. And so, most families will live in connected neighborhoods. Um, but it should be more than, individual family, maybe extended family. Who knows? It's organic. It's not my rules. There's a workshop and maybe a glass studio and maybe do some aerial silk swell because I already got that stuff and I like it. Uh, Animals, sheep, permaculture gardens, birds. We'll have a textile studio. Uh, Pretty much I want to have a place where we can communicate, where we, yes, where we can commune, where we can all be a part of something better. You know, Maybe my vision starts it, but it doesn't need, I don't want it to be all mine. I want it to be a group thing. I want it to grow and expand. I want it to catch fire and spark the imagination of others. If I could have done this by myself, I would have, but I can't because it takes more than just me. And there's a lot more. I mean, we can grow it. We will teach higher consciousness classes. We'll have meditation classes. Maybe we bring teachers in. Maybe the possibilities are endless. And that's my dream in a nutshell. So do with it what you will. Hopefully, I'll spark somebody's creativity and somebody will be like, hey, I can help with this aspect, or I can help with that aspect, or I want to contribute, or whatever needs to happen to make it real. But, I was told by my higher self that it'll never be real if I don't put it out there. So here we go.